Thokozani, our beloved viewers. We give thanks for the viewership and we are back. We did not complete the August venerations, so we're going to be starting that once I have greeted Umkhulu. Kama Umkhulu, how are you? Njani?
Konjani.
Yaphila. How has life been treating you in the event of an assassination in the US of a politician? Yes, they called us.
Coco, the Americans can mow each other down. I couldn't really give one.
So
I'm told the guy said
some horrible things about us.
Black women can't think or something like that.
We have a slow processing.
So I'm like, that's just one less cockroach for me. So yeah.
So in August, we didn't complete the venerations. We're gonna be starting with Dalsy, September. Asa Hillhard. Huey Newton. Huey Newton was the Black Panther.
I know Huey.
Yes.
The other two?
Asa, he was a PhD, a doctor in psychology. He studied media.
Okay.
The impact.
It's a very critical tool.
Yeah, a very critical tool on what we feed our minds when we watch TV shows.
Even read.
Yeah, so yeah, he was that. And then we have Emmett Till.
Emmett Till.
He was 14, he was murdered.
Yes.
And his mother actually allowed his picture to be viewed. How
badly he was
beaten.
damaged.
Yeah. And then we have David Sileko, Mbambata.
Ubambata.
Yes.
Umbangamvan.
Yes.
Usibeko wrote for drum.
Yes.
Yes. He became an activist by writing. By just writing about the events and ended up in the PAC.
Angithi Mkhulu, our calling, I think we need to really look at, people are called in various ways.
Yes.
A calling is not just about being, yes, there's Inyanga, Ugedla, Isangoma, Abatandazi, the people that invite us to their shows. Those people have callings to bring attention and focus on such topics.
Of course,
those
I wrote about one
callings.
in the week.
Okay.
Ausin Tateng, who worked with Aubrey at 702. Ausin Tateng is one of those you're talking about.
So we keep them
people just come and say, listen,
there's a gap here.
These conversations are going to come to mainline. They're not going to end up at the bus stations, at the taverns,
or at the groups that we
at the shebins there. They're going to come to the mainland.
Yeah, so I'm very thankful for him.
Yes, may her work
continue to inspire those that come after her, and may the lines allow for voices that speaks to the systems we live under. And then in September we start with a sad death of Luxma.
Ngudle is one of the very first batch of activists that died in detention. So amongst many that list is very long. Yeah. Very sad. And all of them, they said, no, suicide. It's just how...
No, the beauty is, they said with their mouth, I will not die in detention. Yes. If I die in detention, just know about I was murdered.
Yes.
And then on the 10th of September, the greatest, the Lion of Azania.
Mangzep.
Yes, what a big grazed
yes. But Zep Koko are the Gavis of this zone, of this area. Yeah. You know, that's just how impactful
the influence of Marcus and their own understanding of why he said the words that he said.
And forever, I'll appreciate the difference between PAC politics and ANC politics, given the likes of Zep, Mutupelibo Masemula, because these politics are different. There were people, even today you have politicians that don't want to shake the tree too much. They just want to sound that they're talking about these things.
But they're not doing anything.
There are people that want these things to change. And that's my appreciation of
the PAC.
The PAC and the ANC. And you understand why the ANC had to be the one that comes out on top. Because then the revolution must then be captured, okay? You're not gonna put the guy in power that you know he's going to reset this whole thing. You want the guy that's gonna come and do the cosmetics
and maintain your
and
order,
yes,
maintain your rule.
yes, yes.
You're looking for a slave. You're looking for a slave.
Once you study the PAC politics and ANC politics,
You see the difference, and you understand why.
Hey.
Why today
Yes.
PAC or
Couldn't
Biko
have been allowed.
are still in jail,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that will forever be a pain.
Of course. Why should APRA be still in prison in 30 years into this thing you want to call democracy on TV? Why are people that fought for freedom still in prison?
Yeah, some have been released, some are still.
You can't have a person that's a political prisoner to this day.
And then we move on to the people on the 12th of September. We have Jesse Owens. He was an American man. Olympics.
Oh.
He was the highlight of Hitler's hatred for exceptional talent that came in a
They couldn't
melanated
shake
body.
hands.
Yes. And we hardly hear of him.
You will never hear of them. Yeah.
And then we have Emil Cabral.
Yeah, you'll tell us a bit about that one, given the
Cabral.
smile on your face.
You know, Mkhulu, I love.
Nina noveli ngisho namhlanje you are raising the flag very high.
You know, Mkhulu, I'm not a fan of politics.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of revolutionaries and people who die, who give their lives for what they believe in. He said something about iqiniso. You must tell people the truth.
Emil Cabral.
No matter how hard it is.
The truth
The
must
weight,
be told.
They must know the weight of what it's going to take to transform their lives. He spoke words that, if you look at our politicians and you say, do you understand, do you comprehend? Because people say words, do you comprehend these words that Amilcar spoke about?
Emil Cabral.
Tell people the truth.
Coco, I wrote once that you have a lot of people today that are sick, and the disease they're suffering from is called history.
Yeah.
History is a disease on two instances.
Yes.
One, if history is not told, right?
Yeah. We forget and
Yeah.
we become
Siyagula.
what we become based
Realwala.
on not knowing who we are.
Literally, we are sick and we go to this camp and get pills for it.
Yeah.
Two, on the second instance, history can become a disease, an illness, if distorted.
Yes.
So if you're gonna make up the truth, if you're gonna
You can't make up the truth. The truth is like the sun. You can't make up the sun. The sun is, elements are, they are.
Yeah,
The truth is forever.
Yes. There's this way of being economic with the truth. You are cosmetically presenting the truth.
That's not the truth to me.
Loosely, the street phrase would be sugarcoating. Yes. So the truth must just be told, and the people must deal with it.
No matter how
Yes.
hard it is to hear.
Let relationships break. Let people divorce. Let. The truth must just be told. And for me, Emil, that's where he stands. Yeah.
So the topic for today is why we're here today.
Yes.
It's been 48 years since Kamela, Tata, Biko,
Bantubonke.
brutally. But then again, the brutality of the system. There can never be brutality. It's a spectrum.
It's a spectrum.
Of their brutality.
It's a wide range
Yeah, it's a range of their
of
brutality.
frequencies.
On this day, how angry were you that a black person is speaking about criticizing other black people?
Yeah.
I want this to die with him, and I will make sure they remember how badly he was treated in his last moments before his last breath left his body.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you questions about your views on Emmett Till's mother. Showed the world how his son was in his last moment on earth. Disfigured, completely bashed,
Yes.
and you could not recognize him. What are your views on whoever releases pictures of
The
the
departed.
likes of the Malcolm X, the Steve Bikos? What are your views on that?
Gogo,
Should such images be...
I come from a group of Bantu people, Bapedi.
Yebo mkhulu.
Well, we know that's my current label.
Yes. I thought by now you would have embraced that you are a ethnicity person, and
I carry many brands on
you
my
can never be
on my
one.
wrist.
So
Yeah, but I'm going
when
to.
you say you are what the people you have discovered that you work with, when you disown them by saying I am one thing when you are all of them, what does it do to them? Because
I am currently identified as of the group Bapedi. And we have a standard practice. It doesn't have to be a popular person or a person that fought for people's rights or
a famous person that held power or position.
A person that had departed and certain respect. There's a an etiquette around people that are departed. One of the things that they will be treated their issues related to them will be treated very privately. In that, we do not publicize images of those that are no longer with us. Listen, in the instance, maybe the mother might have just been overwhelmed by the loss and said, I want the world to share the pain with me, those that are interested. This is how my child looked like. I can't take it away from them. But I am of the people that say, respect the departed. Respect the place where they are buried. Respect their name as well. We're not allowed to speak willy-nilly. Abangaseko. You know, bagolo ka Sepedi. Bakhulu laba bantu. So they end that respect. So obviously my professional response then to that question becomes no. We shouldn't publish the images of the departed. But then again, every case has its own merit. A mother, just this week, I read a lot of wildlife news. There's an elephant that had lost its a cub or a brand new baby. It was stillborn. It carried it around for a week. Did you understand that? Yes. So I follow wildlife, And from that mother perspective, I don't have a platform
to tell another person
I have children, many. But I still feel I don't have a position to say what mothers can do or not do, what mothers can say or not say. You must share that experience of giving birth to actually have a say. I opine, So it's a double-edged sword.
Recently, the past 2 years, I'm not sure whether it's the children, I will not give them the names that they are given, who are needing direction. Stone, in Pamela's resting place, where the shackles,
the tomb.
Yes.
And
they were found later in some scrapyard. How has government failed the youth in teaching them how to honor such people and where they are resting?
In linking what you just said now with with the response I was giving, where those people lie, it's a very respected place. You don't just show up there because you're bored. Let alone go in there to steal stuff. You can't.
No, they did.
So it just paints the pain of how far down the road the erosion has gone in terms of who we are
as people.
So
when I saw that, I was like, how did we get here where I get we have a high drug problem in the country amongst the brightest
people.
I'm sure those young boys and young girls have untapped talents.
Everyone comes to this as with gifts. Everyone.
to see them waste away, have zero direction. So they
Of course.
stole his Thokozanto.
Yeah.
So they stole the chains, and they discovered
Yeah.
like, how has government not taught about these men? They are all graveyards.
Yes.
No go
All graveyard. It doesn't have to be a Biko one.
Yes.
Leia Kahani also was vandalized.
Even the Sobuke one.
Yes.
I will never grasp.
But remember last year there was a video of a para. There was a tomb with a little house nyana.
Those,
The para ended up being there somehow. So Coco, it's bad.
how?
So it's no longer even crime. It's now something
Survival.
else. Yes.
Survival.
Yes.
Survival.
I was listening to a conversation by Ukoko Tungezweni the other day speaking to Aubrey. Aubrey Mashiti. He was explaining the metaphor of sewage that's flowing in our streets. And I'm equating that, I'm borrowing a leaf that to try and latch onto that, a para going to seek refuge emathuneni.
See, Pisbeletho.
Hey, Gogo.
Baphi omalume no auntie no rakhali
Let's change the
udade
subject.
wawo. No.
It's yeah.
This black consciousness.
Yes.
Was it ever do you believe in 2025 Africans are aware of the existence and the teachings?
A resounding no. And I'll give reasons.
Yeah.
There is a particular reason in politics of subjugation that the guys that speaks the truth cannot get the mic.
They must be raised out
Hey.
of existence. The
Now,
pages of history must not hold
we
we must hold those who were palatable.
This brings us to another point I would like to talk about one day independently.
Okay.
How does the colonizer choose who they kill, who they're gonna send to prison, who they're just gonna suppress at a house arrest level?
I can so tell you haven't read the speech. You have not. I would think that the highest glowing of them all, the Somukwes, the Bikos, would be the first to be killed because the truth.
Yes, Umzwili.
Yeah, the truth.
But for the Mhlali out there, how the colonizer picks that? Okay, nangu utata Umadiba. Here is a Hani. Here is a Biko. Here is a Masemula. Here is a Lekota. Here is a Zuma. Here is a whoever. Out of this, I've got access to all of them. This one cannot live beyond tomorrow. He needs to exit this one. This one, man, you know what?
I can sort them out.
Yeah, this one, let's just deal with them politically. Dethrone him at their party. How they get Zuma to fight with Mbeki, how they get Zuma to fight with Ramaphosa. I can just do that with this one. He's not that much of a hazard. This one,
Must go.
Robben Island.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill him, but
I will create a clause for him
this
by
one.
himself.
Here's this one. Prison, death sentence. Yes. This one, life sentence. There's an algorithm. Yes, now I'm gonna enter that zone.
Yes.
There's an algorithm.
Yes.
There isn't Asituban, let's just pick.
Masemula must spend
Masemula.
7 years in jail.
Masemula can go out. The
Moment
moment he comes out, we must kill him. Mahlangu.
Yes.
I can't let this one out.
can't have
No,
other
I can't have this one
22-year-olds.
walking around talking to people. Out. Umdala man, akangena. Sizothi no life sentence.
You know when you read, my
We'll
understanding
say life sentence.
started in America, right?
Yes.
When you read through the grooming of how to fight, this one
Yes.
can be a house Negro.
Yes.
This one will be a field Negro.
Yes.
We give them church, we take the
Yes.
mothers, we
Yes.
make them strong.
Yes.
They will raise them the
This
way you want
one,
them.
I'm gonna give them
So
a
everything-
Nobel Peace Prize.
Yes.
Nice. I'm gonna get him to say all the things I want to say.
The nice and fruity
Yes.
and sugary words.
I cannot have this one. Even if I can't kill this one, he can't have the mic. He can't work at the SABC. If he enters the ANC, I dethrone him. For example, Ubambata is famous for having dethroned Uputlako Leballo there at.
But his members also killed him.
Yeah, it's a thing. I can use yours to kill you, or I'll kill you myself. Whichever way.
Bottom line, your body must be.
Yes. So, Gogo, to answer the question, there are people you cannot afford. If your position is to come and colonize and subjugate, there are people you cannot afford to have loose out there talking freely. Hence,
they must be killed.
Your likes of Biko.
They must be
the likes of
an example of.
Yes, the likes of black consciousness as movements. You cannot afford to have them thrive. Your Azapos, you can't afford.
I won't give them
your
time.
PACs, you can't afford to have them lead. You suppress.
And you actually train their fellow skin tone team to see them as the way you see them as
well. There's a name. Make them look bad in public.
Yes. And when they're gonna be right, say, but you see, they can't get along.
Yes. Then it works for your narrative.
Yes.
Mageba put it. The winner rides there, narratives out there. Because they must justify their position. So that question is very important in that you cannot have black consciousness as a movement thrive. You cannot have a person like Biko free out there. That's where you lose.
Cool. You know, right now, if you look at the world is changing. The world has been awakening for a while now. The more people, I would think right now, Gaza becomes the biggest mirror or the double standards of the world. When Rwanda in 94, people were dying, the world didn't care.
They didn't. The Congo bleeds hundreds daily.
Million people.
Today, you were telling me about one American.
Yes, the whole world is on up.
The Congo bleeds hundreds daily.
4 years.
Yes.
That's not a recent thing. 4 years. So when the world sees white pain, the world has been conditioned.
Yes.
Conditioned.
Yes.
To see the death of Charlie.
Yes.
It's a massive loss.
It's linked to the psychological conditioning when you're driving on the traffic light.
Yeah.
And there's a white guy begging.
You are not
it's
conditioned.
Like, Hashem.
Yes, we are not conditioned.
And you just drove past 100 of.
Almost in every robot, there's a mother child
with a blind child.
There's someone somewhere, but because we have accepted.
We've
normalized that poverty is only for us.
It's for us.
Yes. Because this is different. What happened to you? And you know my thing with that, if those in power of money truly cared, you know, to me, a value of Caucasian is seen when they cannot hire a bus, because I'm sure if you were to go throughout South Africa in a bus or two buses, you will not find 2 bus full loads of unemployed, on the streets people. And they can't do that.
No.
And I cannot get over that.
It's an indication of the level of damage. Ngapa. It's bad, Gogo. I overheard 2 parents the other day arguing where they're talking about their children. So this one at her new child at the new school, Konabelung.
Yes. So it's like it's a better school because
it's a better school. Ukona Abelu.
That's cool. Malcolm X, he said, when you live in a poor neighborhood, you work in a poor paying job, and you take your kid to a school that is poor, you are perpetuating the poverty already.
Yes.
Because what you will receive from a poor school is poor education that equips you to work in a poor working job, and you will be poor forever.
By the way, just to latch on to what you say, Ubambata Sibeko, the guy we venerated earlier, is popularly known as the Malcolm X of South Africa. And it's not even coincidence that he was in the PAC. Are you now picking up my earlier point of saying the difference between PAC politics and ANC politics? Yes. There are politics and there are cosmetics to politics. Hence, 30 years into it, we don't have our land. We don't have our cattle. We're still back.
Cool. One of there's a Twitter handle on History South Africa. He posted, I'm not sure it's the person, whoever is responsible for it, he posted a picture of abazali bethu coming from work at night.
Tired!
You don't cool when you see, but damn, the exhaustion on their faces.
I ask, those moms that catch the Biko at 4 a.m. and come back 9 p.m., when do they see their kids and husbands?
It is, you don't cool when we read, we read, we unlearn to read to understand the black pain, the black traumas, and the in-between. When we go for therapy and we explain why we are the way we are, the behavior that we're having, and the colleagues will say, but no, you don't have the right attachment styles, and you think, do you even know that black parents work hard, get paid the least, don't have time to be parents?
Yeah, I don't worry about the person that is there, and the very same Sophie she's talking about comes to her house to wipe her shoes, and they are that clueless about the life they live. Do you know the other day I was driving here, and a taxi stops, right? To do what? To drop off U and Sophie. Behind it, there's this white woman, right?
No, the taxi is.
She throw the toys
She's
out the car.
annoyed that the damn taxi is stopping.
Yeah.
And this lady coming out is going to wash your panties.
Yeah.
It's a
I don't
mindset.
even listen to people like
It's a
that.
mindset that doesn't have reality.
It doesn't.
They live with no memory of what has
Yes.
happened.
We must come to the suburbs to work, but we must not walk on the street.
Yes.
Where must we walk? The taxi must drop me inside your house like this.
No, man. So, would you believe the likes of Veli, because he has these topics and others on black consciousness, are necessary?
I like the Mkhulu Velis and others, right, for bringing some of these topics too. My gripe with many of them is one:
Yes.
we don't pay attention to the local politics. We get caught up in what happened in America a lot, and here's where I come from. All right. We are a people that have got oppression of our own, which is apartheid. But go to Twitter during January, February, during the Black History Month. You have people there tweeting the highest English you've ever read about some moron that was in America. Yes, it's a person and they were killed. You've got no idea. You've got not a single clue who Moses Mabhida is. You just know the stadium. Do you understand the pain inside me? You wanna sound there intelligent that you know some poor person that was killed at Harlem. Do you know?
You are talking about me right now. You are talking about me right now. And people learn at their own pace. Yes.
You've got no idea.
Cool. Can I say something? You know, I have a lot of ink on my body, and majority it's men. One lady says to me, why am I so keen on venerating men and not women? And I was like, show me your hands. You don't have an ounce of ink on your body. Don't you think it's time you do it? So you get to honor them, and we get to learn from you. We all get to learn. It's like gifted. You know, it's like the gifts that we carry. You have a gift that does one. I have a gift that does two. When we are all together and we shine our lights, we can see similarities of struggles that
they share similarities. Yes.
Yes, Nkulu. The people that died in America were black, fighting for black people's liberation. The people that died in South Africa were killed for the same reason. I hear you, and I'm learning.
I don't just say it because I don't just say it because it's cool to say it and I sound like I'm in touch. No. there are ramifications, there are spin-offs. It is not coincidence that American music in our own country sells more than our own music. It is not coincidence that American movies get watched more than our own movies. It is a degree of detachment that we are suffering and we need to correct as a people. If you've got Aretha Franklin Lapa, on our Sunday days, in South African radio, we've got these love movements.
Yes, on Sunday.
Ngapha we've got Wilson B, Ngapha was Tibos, Ngapha is the other guy. Everywhere else is the other guy.
On Sunday it is happening.
And at our taverns and shebins, we can have what we call love movement, Sunday sessions.
Yes.
The DJs come and they play us Martin, not Luther Vandross.
Okay.
Lenny Kravitz. And
Lenny will never be played on the Sunday.
Oh, the other guy.
On a rock.
Whoever. Yeah. The point I'm making is,
I hear you.
Letampulu should be getting more airtime in those sessions than Aretha Franklin. And I'm not saying Aretha Franklin's music is not our music and it's not. I am saying if we correct this degree of detachment, we will start to see even our own economy gets to a place where it should be.
I hear you.
In South Africa, it was 60 million people, 60 of which is black. 5 odd million is white people, right? And I say black and white intentionally.
How many people do we have in South Africa?
68 million.
Oh, okay.
Yes, right. The 60 million is black. Now, if we've got 60 million black people, black artists, black actors, black fashion people, black lawyers, black gynaes, black whoever,
Black everything.
according to me, those should be the people with money. And I'm not saying don't go to white people. I am saying the black whatever should be doing better than
The masses.
the degree of detachment must be corrected.
Remember, Sikula, you know the grooming, if you understand grooming, that's what it means. Our radios have been, they know the quotas.
Yes.
You play so much of music for your survival and your financial survival to get to being existence. You must play music like this.
Yes.
How much is America? How much is Umbaqanga? How much is Kwaito? How much is Gqom or piano? Things like that.
You know, Coco, I want to make this point before we go to the second point I want to make about Bantubonke Biko.
Yes.
Right. The last point I'm going to make in this one is during the week when I wrote the tribute to Ausin Tating, I said the likes of them, you know, people that sit down and come up with the content for our TV and radio, those people have got immeasurable power. And here's where the power they have lies. They've got a power to shape a narrative because they are the ones that come up with these things that you listen to on the radios and you watch in the TV. So Bo Ausin Tating took off to come and correct the narrative that was already raging. To say, no, this is not how it is. There are in fact other conversations that people are not getting to hear about on these radio stations and TVs.
They were the outliers.
Then let us bring the likes of Butakipedia and Iziko and they must come and give us these conversations. What do black people talk about when they are together at the taverns, at the shebins, at the Stokvels? These are the conversations that need to come. And this is the conversations where now product needs to start spinning. We should start seeing content in our TVs and radios that is aligned with this thing because we are the buyers. We are the consumers.
Kulu, I'm gonna say something to you. Majority of us, we don't have interest in a land because it requires a massive part of me to deal with myself that I
myself
have not paid attention to the things that are important.
Yes. It's
so
bad.
the weight of starting from scratch and unlearning and cleansing all the in your brain requires reconciling with yourself.
Yes. It's bad.
And if you have not touched on other things, where do you start to say to yourself, Angizazi?
Yes.
I do not know who I am.
I don't know who I am.
I'm just carrying a surname and that makes me
so for that reason.
But I do not know on my maternal, paternal as well. And find them and find out who you are.
Yes. So with that, let's close that first segment. It's very important that when we talk about Biko, you get to understand the reason what makes Biko stands out in the landscape of South African politics. Now, Black consciousness was not a political party. It was a conscientization movement.
Ubani?
Yes. Biko said, listen to this next statement.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It's not the guns. It's not the whip. It's not the horse.
Yes.
If you know, the person that takes control of this is the winner. So Biko was not worried that National Party. Yes, the most potent weapon in the hand of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed, and that is Bantubonke Biko. Now, Biko was not. He was not saying, National Party must move and ANC must come in. Because
The mind. The mind.
And Vaibona. But close that one.
If more people wake
He
up,
must not say that again this time.
Remember
Yes.
where this comes from. It comes from the days of slavery.
Yes.
You must keep the mind.
Yes.
Bona, they must have the body.
This is the playground.
Yeah.
You know, if I say to you, my father, I love my father for this particular. He was not a politician, but he was very alert and conscious. We would vaguely talk about the apartheid situation, right? Each time we got there, he'd ask me a question. And this was his way of getting me to answer myself what oppression is. He always asked me this question. When a person oppresses another, what is it that they do physically? Like, what must you do? What must I do to oppress you? It was in me trying to answer that question, to come to the realization that in the oppression equation, the oppressed plays a role. Yes. And they are here. They subconsciously plays a role. And because purpose here on earth was to switch on a light, that you are part of the problem. By thinking National Party is the problem. You are not National Party. In the physical, what you're looking at in TV and things, you see National Party sending, oh, Hippo, no, Ban, it's a way to go bomb people. It was all here to get hold of a person. This is where it starts. If you're not in here, you're not in control of that person. You can forget it. You can forget it. And this is what set Biko apart in continental politics. You will not get to see the likes of Bantubonke in Africa politics. He stood out for that reason. And that is what the white government could not afford, to have people here. That's what set Biko
So the
apart.
truth was the one thing they cannot handle.
They cannot have, you cannot have a person think that they are within reach of their own freedom. You can't.
It's something that will also be what Toni Morrison, I think
Yes.
she also, she's an August generation, she should have had as well.
Toni,
Yeah. She said something about, if you need to be told, because I'm on my knees, you have the
You're a
biggest
dwarf.
problem.
You're a dwarf.
Do you see how
We have
empty
got
you
a
are?
thing in.
To really call yourself
Yeah.
superior because I'm on my knees?
You are what we call an intellectual dwarf.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a phenomenon we call intellectual dwarfism. For you to
You
be
have a
tall,
problem,
I
not me.
must be on my knees.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a dwarf. Without even trying.
Your inferiority is,
Yes.
I'm superior.
So
And there is no basis for the
yes.
superiority.
So if there's one single thing that Abahlali must know about Bantubonke Biko, is that Biko said that your brain is the playground.
It's your power.
Whoever that is in control of the brain is the winner. It doesn't matter how many votes they have. Hence, the power of the media. What you feed the people's brain
It's what they become.
is what they become. That's it. That's where you leave a Bantubonke conversation. That's where you leave a Biko conversation. You will never come across a politician like Biko. Biko was not even a politician. He was a...
He could have been a psychologist, but he was studying to be a doctor, so he would have been. I would put him closer to the Fanons.
Yeah.
The Fanons.
When you study the black consciousness,
The Fanon.
it does not rank with the PACs and the ANCs. it was a conscientization agency. And for the, you must read Mampe
Rampela.
yes, Rampelo.
Yes.
To try grasp some of the Biko essence. Read.
Rampela's books.
She writes articles occasionally.
Okay.
Find them on News 24. Yes. You get to grasp that. Hey,
He was set apart.
hey.
He understood the power of
Yes.
the brain.
Yes.
To feed your brain.
A brain is a theater. It's a battlefield.
If you can't conquer your brain,
Yes.
if you don't have a right to exist because you always dissuade, you need to arrive. You know, okay, I'm going to bring that to Khate. Khate always says, the brain and the heart are easily, they change depending on the mood.
Yes.
Soul and spirit. If you cannot say, I'm out of alignment with myself. My heart is saying something, my brain is saying something. What is the spirit saying? And you sit with yourself through meditation and say, clear my mind, clear my heart, let me hear your voice.
Coco, a bigger conversation, I'll leave there. And I'll invite Abashali to join the conversation. But if there's one thing else that you need to remember about Biko, your brain is the battlefield. They're not fighting for anything else.
Your brain. What you believe.
Yes.
That's why I always say that the first thing you need to empty all the beliefs that you are inferior based on whatever. Discover what your people left behind.
Yes.
Find out in the ancient ruins, what did they contribute to? How did they live?
Yes.
And you discover what God is saying, the greatness from where we come from.
If you just grasp that, done. Mina ngishia lapho ko.
Keep thanks, Kulu.
Anytime. Ngaso sonke isikhathi.
Today is a sad day because I would think Kosnati and the family, they will honor their dead in their own way.
But
so
they must be proud for having been children of such a man. Yes.
So I give thanks for knowing that my kids call Kosnati Malume.
Oh man.
No, just ex-husbands.
I hear you. Okay.
Yes, to the Biko family, we hold you in our deepest thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
We honor your dad and what he stood for.
Yes.
And who we're becoming because of him.
Yes.
And give thanks.
Sithokoze. Tana nonke emakhaya.